Hi everyone, it's Sandra and it's time for February favorites. I almost said January, but you know what? It doesn't matter. To me, January and February are just one giant block of cold and misery. So I'm gonna get started with a couple of skincare products. And the first should come as no surprise because I feel like I've been talking about it quite a bit, and it's just this eye serum. Eye products, eye creams rarely impress me, but this eye serum has just been working for me really well, and it's the Cafferkey Rosehip Intense Recovery Eye Serum. I just use this as an eye cream. Like I don't use an eye cream on top of it. I just use this. I use it morning and night. I feel like it has significantly improved the texture of my under eye area. You know, it just kind of bumps and fine lines from dryness, and it just wasn't a very attractive area. But ever since I started using this really helps just kind of hydrate, smoothen, and just everything looks a lot better when I use this. The next product is an acid exfoliating kit. I guess it's like a it's not a professional because obviously you can do it at home, but it's supposed to simulate the effects of a professional 25% glycolic acid peel. It's by Exfoliating. You can find this at Ulta, and inside you get all these little packets. So you get step 1 and step 2. I'm kind of halfway through the system. You're supposed to get 13 applications and you're supposed to use it twice a week for about 6 weeks. So it's a 6-week treatment cycle. It's supposed to help fade hyperpigmentation and just overall improve the texture and tone of your skin. So like I mentioned, I've used this for about 3 weeks and I actually really enjoy it. I have seen quite an improvement. My skin just feels incredibly soft and a lot smoother since I've been doing this system. But I do find the system a little bit redundant because you have the Activator Pad. So the Activator Pad it's just a soaked cotton pad, and it's soaked with all the acid product. So you apply it to your face and you're supposed to wait 10 minutes. Then you apply the neutralizer pad, which is supposed to neutralize the acid, and then you rinse your face. Now the second step is really redundant because if you just rinse your face without doing the neutralizer, you're still getting rid of the acid on your face. So this is kind of gimmicky, but the actual acid combination that they have, I believe it's glycolic and mandelic acid. And I did take some pictures of a couple of areas where I have really stubborn hyperpigmentation from acne. And so I took before pictures, and then once I'm done this whole system, I'm going to take after pictures and I'm going to do a blog post. So I have the link of my blog below. Make sure, if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed to it. You can add it to your RSS feed or your blog love-in or anything like that. I actually don't get any stinging with this when I apply the acid step, which is surprising because when I use an acid toner like the Biologique Recherche Lotion P50, my face always stings when I put that on. But this one, which is supposed to be a lot stronger of an acid, this one does not sting. It doesn't cause any discomfort whatsoever. So I just put on the acid with the cotton pad that it comes with, and then I wait 10 minutes, I do the neutralizer step, then I rinse my face. Moving on to makeup, I have a couple of lip products to share with you. The first is actually a lip combination, and it's a lip combination that I'm wearing right now, and it's Lancome Natural Mauve Lip Liner. As you can tell, this is very well loved. I think this is my favorite lip liner of all time. I just keep going back to it. I would keep repurchasing. It just works with every nude lipstick on the planet. It works really well with my natural lip color, pale mauvey color, and it's awesome. I've been using it with Tom Ford Nude Vanille. I'm trying to use up Tom Ford Nude Vanille because it's starting to smell like it's going bad. They really don't last as long as lipsticks from other brands. They go bad really fast, which is a shame because they are so expensive. And the formula is so amazing. I find it super comfortable to wear, and actually it doesn't dry my lips out, especially now in the winter where my lips are very prone to being super dry and flaky. I feel like this is one of the few lipsticks that I can comfortably wear even during the winter time, and it doesn't irritate me. This is an extremely pale nude pink, which is why I like wearing it paired with a slightly darker lip liner to help kind of define the lip area a little bit, and I just kind of dab it on so I get kind of like a sheer kiss of nude on the lips, and I've really been enjoying this combination. Sometimes I top it off with gloss, but most of the time I don't. Then if I wanted to go for something a little bit darker and more defined, I've really been enjoying this lipstick by Bite Beauty. Now this was sent to me, this is their new lipstick line, and it's the Amuse Bouche. That's the name of the lipsticks that they came out with. And they're supposed to replace their original lipstick line. And right now, if you are VIB or VIB Rouge at Sephora, you can order these and you can kind of try them out first. But this is the color Chai. And this is a beautiful color. This is kind of like Nars Audacious lipstick, but better because it's not as drying and it's not as much of a pain in the butt to apply. So if you like the Nars Audacious lipstick formula, you will really, really love this because this is just like the Nars Audacious lipstick in terms of pigmentation and application, but a little bit better because it's not quite as dry. So this color called Chai, just a beautiful dusty rose with a little hint of brown in there. It's awesome. So these lipsticks smell really nice too. They smell like they have a citrusy scent to them and they taste good too. They taste a little bit sweet. I highly recommend you checking them out, especially if you're a fan of the Nars Audacious lipsticks because I think this is better than that. So this is Lancome Natural Mauve. This is Tom Ford Nude Vanille lipstick. And then this is Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the color Chai. Alright, now the last two makeup items that have been my favorites. This eyeliner, this is MAC Teddy Eye Kohl. I have been wearing this eyeliner non-stop this month and I love it. I either use this excessively or I don't use it at all. It's one of those products when I rediscover it in my collection, I just can't stop wearing it. And then I leave it and I don't touch it for several weeks and then I pick it up again and I use it constantly. But this is, if you don't have this, I'm sure a lot of you do because it's quite a famous MAC product. This is just a fantastic brown eyeliner. It's not matte. It has a hint of something to it. Here is a closer look at it. So the shimmer running through it is not obvious by any means. It's not chunky. It's a very, very subtle sheen. It's a beautiful, rich brown color. And I really love it because it looks great if you're just smudging it in. You can smudge it in with a brush or with your fingers, or you can put it in the waterline. It has good lasting power. It's a beautiful brown liner and I've really been enjoying it. I am wearing it today. So the last makeup product is also something I'm wearing today and something that I've been wearing a lot this month, and it's Nars blush in the color Madly. And Madly is a beautiful nude, shimmery, peachy color and I love it. I've actually been using this instead of bronzer. So I've just been using my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder and then a touch of this on the cheeks to just give me a little bit of color, a little bit of warmth, a little bit of sheen, all in one. I don't have to bother with like highlighter or bronzer separately or anything. This just kind of does everything. I apply it, I'm out the door. Love, love, love this blush. This is one of my all-time favorites. That's it for beauty products. For some non-beauty favorites, I have really been into 2 TV shows, and the first was actually really surprising because I am not a big fan of Chelsea Handler. I never really cared much for her late night show when it was on, but her Netflix documentary series, Chelsea Does, is really good. I've watched it all. I loved it all. It was awesome, and I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. So even if you're not a big Chelsea Handler fan, watch it because it's actually really good and it will kind of turn you to like her and understand her a bit more. So really, really liked that show. I have to thank my friend Vanessa from the Bombshell Suite because she's the one that kind of pushed me to start watching it because she was watching it when we were talking. So I've been loving that show. And another show that just started on HBO and I'm really loving so far is called Vinyl. It's directed by Martin Scorsese, so you can't really go wrong, right? And it's a show, it's set in New York City, 1973, and it's about a record label executive. I feel like if you like Wolf of Wall Street and Scarface, you will really like Vinyl. It's so well done. It's like sitting down and watching a really good movie every time you watch an episode. So that's about it for me. I'm gonna go upstairs and take my dose of Dayquil because I'm still sick. I've been sick for the last couple of weeks. I've just had a really bad cold and I can't seem to shake it. It's just been a damper. There's so many things that I wanted to do and I usually try to do 2 videos a week, but I haven't been able to film that much just because I haven't been feeling that good. So I haven't vlogged at all. I really want to vlog again. Next month will be a lot more exciting because I am going on vacation. Hopefully I don't feel sick on vacation, but I'm gonna be gone from March 9th to March 21st. I will be going to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and I'm very excited about that. One of my good friends lives in Abu Dhabi. She's been living there for the last 3 years, and she wants to move away in the next year or so. So I figured if I'm gonna go visit her, might as well go visit her now while she's still there, because otherwise I don't think I would make it to that part of the world. So my boyfriend and I decided to just make a nice vacation out of it. So we're gonna go visit my friend in Abu Dhabi. We're gonna spend a few days in Dubai as well. So that's gonna be really exciting, and I'm going to be vlogging that whole thing. I hope you guys had an amazing month. Let me know what your favorites have been, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.